Before starting the video, please subscribe to our channel to get more educational video. Hello everybody. Today we will discuss about molecular mass. If anybody is aware about the molecular formula, then we can calculate the molecular mass of that substance. What is molecular mass? Actually, molecular mass is equal to the sum of all the atomic masses of all atoms of the molecule of the substances. So we can calculate the molecular mass easily with the help of molecular formula. So we should aware about the molecular formula. That we will discuss later on, how the molecular formula is formed. But if somebody is given the molecular formula, then you can find out molecular mass easily. So we will discuss today that. Let us start. Molecular mass. Molecular mass is equal to the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in one molecule of the substance. So we can discuss the formula of water. So formula of water is H2O. It is water. Now how we can calculate the molecular mass of water? So we can calculate now molecular mass of water, that is H2O, equals to mass of 2 H atoms, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, plus mass of 1 O atom. Now we can write this in another form also. How we can write? We can write 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen atom. So 2 into atomic mass of H atom plus 1 into atomic mass of 1 we have multiplied here, so we will write here atomic mass of O atom. Now you should aware about the atomic mass of hydrogen and oxygen. What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? That is 1 and oxygen 16. So you can write here mass of 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1, plus 1 into 16. So we will get 2 plus 16, it is 18U. So the atomic mass of water is 18U. Let us discuss the molecular mass of other formulas like methane, CH4, like CO2, CaCO3. So we can calculate these. After that you can understood how we can calculate the molecular formula and you will also solve them easily. So now we can calculate the molecular formula of molecular mass of HCl, then CH4 methane, CaCO3, CO2, etc. So how we can calculate? I have already told you molecular mass is equal to the sum of all the atomic masses of the substance or the atoms which are present in a molecule. So we will just take HCl. If you will take HCl, molecular mass of HCl. So how we can calculate HCl? Atoms. How many atoms are here? One atom. So one atom of H plus one atom of Cl, chlorine. And for this you can remember the atomic mass. So what is the atomic mass of H? That is 1 into atomic mass. Atomic mass of H is 1. Atomic mass of H plus 1 into atomic mass of chlorine. So you will multiply it 1 into atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1. Now atomic mass 1 into atomic mass of chlorine is 17. Okay, sorry, 35.5. 17 is the atomic number. So you will write here 1 into we have written already. Now 35.5. So answer is 1 plus 35.5. It is 36.5 U. That is standard unit. This is U. Now you can calculate the other like CH4 also. Now molecular mass of, how we can calculate the molecular mass of methane, that is CH4. It is also known as methane. Now how we can calculate? You can calculate one atom of, you can calculate one atom of or atomic mass of carbon plus 4 atomic mass, 4 into atomic mass of hydrogen. Now you can calculate easily with the help of atomic mass. What is the atomic mass of carbon? Atomic mass of carbon is 12. The atomic number is 6. So most probably atomic mass are double. Is now 1 into 12 plus 4 into 1. So we will get 12 plus 4. So here 16U. So 16U is the atomic mass of CH4 methane. Now we can calculate the molecular mass of CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate. We can find out that mass 1 into atomic mass of Ca atom plus 1 into atomic mass of C atom plus 3 into atomic mass of O atom, oxygen atom. So you can write the atomic mass of this substance and multiply with the number of atoms present in them, and after that you can get the total molecular mass. So you can calculate it. Put the values of them. 1 into the atomic mass of Ca, calcium, is 40. So you will write 40 plus 1 into carbon, 12. Okay, then 3 into atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Now multiply them. 40 plus 12 plus 16 3 ja 48. Okay, so plus them, what you will get? You will get 100. 100 U. So this is the atomic mass of CaCO3. 50 and it will 50. So it will become 100. Now next we can find out the molecular mass of CO2, carbon dioxide. So let's find out. Rapid, we can find out this atomic mass of CO2, that is carbon dioxide. So atomic mass of CO2 equals to 1 into atomic mass of C atom plus 2 atoms are here. So 2 into atomic mass of oxygen, O atom, of O atom. Okay. Now put the value of atomic masses. What is the atomic mass of carbon? 12. So 1 into 12 plus 2 into 16. So you can multiply them. 12 plus 32. And what is the answer? 44 U. So molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44 U. So like that you can find out the molecular mass of every substance or any formula or any molecule of a compound or any molecule of an element easily with the help of atomic masses. Let us discuss what are the significance of molecular formula. So molecular formula gives many information. What are these informations? That we will discuss it now. So let us start. Molecular formula represents the name of the substance. For example, if the molecular formula is H2O, it represents the name of the substance, means water. Its name is water. You can write. Okay, if you will take the CO2, it represents carbon dioxide. So it will represent the name of the substance. So we can write, for example, H2O is water. It represents the name of that substance. Okay. Now second is it tells about the name of different atoms present in the substance. For example, H2O we are taking. So H2O contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. So what are the elements present in them? That is hydrogen and oxygen. So it represents or it tells about the different names of element present in the substance, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. Now so you can write here, represent that it will be represent hydrogen and oxygen. You can write. Next is it represents one molecule of the substance. It means it represents one molecule of substance. So we can take the example of water. So one molecule of water. H2O is one molecule of water. Next, it tells about the atomicity of the substance that I have discussed already. Atomicity of water H2O. We can find out the atomicity 2 plus 1. So 3. Atomicity is 3. It means it is triatomic. It is triatomic. Okay. So it tells about the atomicity of the substance. Now next is it tells about the number of atoms of each element present in one molecule of the substance. It means if you will take the example of water, so I have already told you water, what tells number of atoms. So how many number of atoms are present? 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atoms of oxygen is present into this substance. Now it also represents 1 mole of the molecule of the substance, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 3 atoms of the substance. So it represents, we have taken the example, what we will take? Example of H2O. So 6.022 22 molecules of the water. You can write that. So it will represent. Now next, it represents a definite mass of the substance. So how you will find out the mass of that substance? I have told you how. For example, you can take one H2O. H2O you are taking. So molecular mass is 1 into 2 plus 1 into 16. So 2 plus 16, it is 18. So 18 gram, if the molecular mass is expressed in grams, so it will represent the definite mass of that substance. So H2O has the definite mass of H2O is 18 gram. Okay. So like that, this significance are there. These are the significance of molecular formula that I have discussed already. If the gram, if we can say that molecular mass representing or expressed in grams, then it is known as gram molecular mass. Okay, or gram molecule of that element or of that compound. So gram molecular mass, you can write the molecular mass of the substance, the molecular mass of the substance, the molecular mass of the substance expressed in grams, expressed in grams is known as the gram molecular mass. Gram molecular mass. Okay. For example, find out here, calculate the gram molecular mass of CO2. So how you can calculate? CO2 is the formula. Okay. Now you can write gram molecular mass of CO2 equals to 1 into atomic mass of C, okay, plus 2 into atomic mass, you can write here atomic mass of C, then here atomic mass of O. What you will get? 1 into atomic mass of carbon is 12 plus 2 into atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Then what you will get? You will get 12 plus 32. So 44 gram, that is gram molecular mass. So it represents in gram. So it is compulsory that you should learn what is formula unit mass or formula mass. In case of the ionic compounds like sodium chloride, sodium carbonate, potassium chloride, these are consist the ions, cations and anions. So these are not containing the molecules. So these terms are used as formula unit mass or formula mass, not the molecular mass. In place of molecular mass, we will set that formula unit mass. So you should just write this note. In case of the ionic compounds like sodium chloride, which consist ions and not molecules, the term formula mass or formula unit mass is sometimes used in place of molecular mass. So please remember this note. Okay. And I will give the example. The example is NaCl, sodium chloride, and Na2, CO3, CaCO3, or CaCl2, MgCl2. So these are the ionic compounds. These contains the ions. Okay. Different ions are present here. This is cation. Next is anion, chloride ion. So sodium and chloride ions are present here. Sodium ion, here carbonate ions are present. Calcium and carbonate ions are there. Here calcium and chloride ions. So these are the ionic compounds. That's why this we are using the term formula unit mass. Thank you and have a nice day.